Tom Holland and Zendaya first came on everyone's radar when they co-starred in Spider-Man together, and the rest was history. Now the couple has been inseparable, so much so that Tom has decided he wants to join Zendaya's hit HBO show Euphoria. But will it actually happen? And what else is this power couple up to? Keep watching to find out. First, Tom's secret dream to be on Euphoria with an interesting castmate. The Spider-Man No Way Home star has been on a mission to get on the buzzworthy show ever since the first season was announced. The actor has been doing his part to network his way in, visiting the set, and trying to get his girlfriend Zendaya to put in a good word for him with the show's casting department. Zendaya leads the show as edgy teen Rue, so as the star of the series, she should have some sway with the production team. Tom has even been spotted in the background of a Euphoria cast photo by fans. After this was called to the star's attention, he admitted he had already visited the set of the show over 30 times. He appeared in an interview with Zendaya where he discussed petitioning for a spot on the show. He went on to say that he would specifically like to appear in the background of one of Zendaya's scenes with his good friend and Spider-Man No Way Home co-star Jacob Batalon. The pair are so close that they even lived together while filming at one point, and Tom has said he would like to pair up with Jacob again to work on the HBO show. While they negotiate that out with show execs like Drake, other cast members currently on the show have joked that they would like to see Tom come onto the show as Spider-Man in an unlikely crossover. It is unlikely that this pairing will be approved by the network, so we probably won't see Spider-Man joining East Highland High School. So, will we be seeing Tom Holland on this season of Euphoria? Well, it looks like the star was unable to work the show into his current schedule for season 2, but with season 3 on the horizon, it's likely that the producers will try to work Tom into a cameo role as an East Highland High School student. That is, if he and Zendaya stay together until season 3 begins production. We have no doubt that this is a couple who is meant to be together. And in other news, Tom Holland and Zendaya just bought a house together in the UK. Or did they? The pair bought their first home together recently in the Richmond area of southwest London, just a few miles away from Tom Holland's childhood home. The property is said to be upwards of $4 million and requires some pretty extensive renovations. The star's swanky house will feature a gym where Tom will do his boxing exercises and even a home cinema, so the pair can screen films and catch up on Netflix in luxury. They will also be installing some serious security around the property, from cameras and alarms to an 8-foot-tall steel gate to keep out intruders and the inevitable paparazzi. While the couple won't be moving into the London home until the renovations are complete, they are reportedly very excited about this new stage in their relationship and can't wait to move in. They've been spotted recently in London visiting with family and grocery shopping in the neighborhood as they flew in to pick up the keys for the new house. However, some observant fans have pointed out that while the couple has been together in London recently, Zendaya's family and career are still in LA. While her hit HBO show has been slated for a third season, will she really be starting a new chapter of her life in London? In addition, there were reports of Tom buying a house previously, so it is to be determined if the couple will actually be co-owners of the property or if Zendaya will simply be joining Tom when she is not busy filming. And what else is Tom Holland working on? Well, while the actor didn't get his cameo role in season 2 of Euphoria, he still has a lot going on. The star has been recruited to play the legendary actor and dancer Fred Astaire in an upcoming Sony Pictures biopic. Spider-Man producer Amy Pascal reportedly FaceTimed Tom while he was in the bath to tell him about the script she received that she thought was perfect for him. There's no word yet on who might play Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire's famous dance partner. So how is Tom getting in shape for all of the complicated dancing sequences that are sure to be included in the film? It actually won't take much work at all, since the actor surprisingly has a long history of tap dancing. He began as a young child with tap classes in London at Pineapple Dance Studios, and he continued on with the practice throughout his adult career. So while he may need to brush up, he is no stranger to the role. The actor even tapped in a West End production of Billy Elliot the Musical, although he explains that the style of tap is quite different to what he'll be doing in the upcoming biopic. Then, Tom has been doing press for his upcoming movie Uncharted, which premiered recently in Barcelona. Zendaya reportedly thought the movie was ridiculous. The movie is an adaptation of the video game of the same name and is reportedly chock full of complicated stunts, focusing on treasure hunters on a mission to find long-lost gold. The film is reportedly the hardest the actor has ever worked on, requiring more stunt work than even the Spider-Man films. The scene that led Zendaya to label the movie ridiculous is one where Tom falls out of an airplane and gets hit by a flying car. The actress said she just can't imagine how that would happen, and we're with her. Tom said in order to film the stunts for the scene, he had to be hit 16 times, something he's proud of, as he's been working on his action skills and stunt training for a while now. Next, why did Tom get in trouble with Marvel Studios? During Tom's interviews for the Spider-Man No Way Home film, the actor became infamous for accidentally letting slip the most important spoilers for the film. Executives at the studio were also reportedly not happy with the way the actor was selling the film. Tom had taken to describing the movie as an emotional and heartbreaking superhero movie, also using the word brutal, which executives said was not the best description for the Marvel Universe content. Regardless of what the movie exec said, Tom said he felt that he was happy for warning the audience about what they were coming into and that he stands by his description of the film. Maybe Tom is trying to set up his backup plan with Euphoria in case he gets kicked out of the Spider-Man franchise. You never know. Finally, Zendaya has been facing the backlash from Dare's recent criticism of Euphoria. So, what happened? The substance abuse education program Dare put out a public statement saying that they believe the show Euphoria is negligently glorifying drug use among underage students, and that they believe the show's irresponsible portrayal of these substances may have an impact on young viewers. Dare's complaints include scenes that center around alcohol, drug use, sex, and violence. Although the show is intended for mature audiences, because the stars of the series may have younger fans who are watching, including Zendaya, who comes from a background on Disney, Dare feels the show should be more responsible for the way they display the controversial content. The cast has come out in support of the show, saying they feel that the writers, producers, and directors all take an incredible amount of care with each episode and with the sensitive topics that are discussed. Each episode of Euphoria displays a National Alliance of Mental Health disclaimer at the end of the show for fans who may be struggling or triggered by the show's topics. Zendaya has said the show is not a moral tale and is not intended to instruct viewers on how to live their lives, although she hopes it does help viewers who may be struggling with some of the same issues to feel less alone. Do you think that the show or cast should be responsible for the younger fans who may be watching? Euphoria is currently the most popular show on TV right now, as ranked by Twitter, where one of the Euphoria producers, Jeremy O. Harris, defended the show from Dare's accusations, saying that this season of the show is made for the people with an intellect of cinema and not the impatience of television. He went on to say that the show is intended to be critiqued as a whole rather than episode by episode as most serialized TV. But the show is released episode by episode, so that is an unfortunate detail for the show's creators who want their audience to view it in a different way. So there you have it. That's everything we know about Tom Holland's potential role on Euphoria and other breaking news about our favorite actor power couple. Who else do you want to see on the next season of the show? And do you think Euphoria would be better as a movie? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.